On the Entrepreneur this week,
I started Miss Clean with no single coin. I had no capital. I had to get my friends who had homes and had no people to clean for them. I'd get people to clean, supervise, I get paid, and then I would retain the cut.
Then on the second half,
People say maji, and that is so untrue. We had drilled the borehole in 2009, and we were selling it to the local residents, and we got a very good reaction from them when it came to the taste and what they thought of it.
According to the Oxford Online Dictionary, this word can be described as a strong and barely controllable emotion. The world over, most entrepreneurs are driven by this. It helps them get through the dark days and nights when they're about to throw in the towel. Caroline Gina is one such entrepreneur. She's the founder of Miss Clean Cleaning Services. The company offers professional cleaning services for both residential and commercial clients.
One of the things that inspired me is that I am passionate about cleaning. That is like from the word go. I grew up with a grandmother who was a clean freak. And that meant that we had to be clean all through, from our home, our clothes, and everything that we ever did. And I remember I was even awarded when I was in class 5 as the most cleanest girl in school. So that's one of the reasons I started cleaning as a passion, because it was a passion, unlike any other business that I would have wanted to start. Number 2 reason I started it because I believe I was created, or rather I was born for a reason and a purpose. And that reason and the purpose was not to go to work, be employed, go home and pay bills. I knew I had a bigger potential that would enhance, that if tapped well and made use of, would help me touch many lives and mostly create employment in our country, so that I do not join the team that always says government is not doing this, government is not doing that. I decided to become part of the solution.
Miss Clean Cleaning Services was established in 2008. While Caroline can currently count a bevy of clients, the 33-year-old had humble beginnings.
Well, after I came up with Miss Clean and decided to do cleaning services, one of the main challenges was capital. I need to mention this, that I started Miss Clean with no single coin. I had no capital, meaning that I had to figure out how to do it without money. And this is how I did it. I had to get my friends who had homes and had no people to clean for them. I'd get people to clean, supervise, I get paid, and then I would retain the cut. That was one of the challenges. The second challenge was lack of exposure. I had not known most places in Nairobi. I didn't know most companies that I would approach. Even people that had homes, or rather the target market, I was not conversant with that market very well, meaning that I had to do with just a few that I knew around my circles. The third challenge was I didn't have mentorship, and I did not even have any experience in the cleaning industry. So that forced me to do trial and error over and over again.
Even though Caroline might have encountered countless challenges, she was driven in her goal of providing employment and contributing to the country's economy. Rachel, who is a motivational speaker on the side, believes that she would have been shackled had she settled for employment.
I believe I'm very talented. I believe, as I said, I have a lot of potential within myself. I believe I'm a creative person. I get so tired with doing the same thing over and over again. I get so tired with routine. Routines do not just work for me. And I knew if I just stretch myself a bit, then my resilience and my stretch will be used to help other people in the society. And for me, what drives me, or rather what drove me then, and which still drives me, is to watch someone, as I pay them their salaries, I know that a family has been clothed, a family has been fed, and children have gone to school, and someone has a roof on top of their head. So for me, I knew I had to live for something bigger than just me and paying for my bills.
With a diploma in business management from the Kenya Institute of Management, Caroline would work for 1 year at Benir Investment as an administrator. She would then work as a facilitator with St. John Community Center for 3 years. Although settled in employment, she would not resist the entrepreneurship bug.
I remember when I decided to start cleaning, I went to see one of my mentors who I had met previously in a former school. And she didn't really quite come out with how she felt, but I could read it in herself. She was just feeling that I was too ambitious for life. I was speaking so big, I was just explaining things that they'd never had with probably someone else that I've mentored in their life. Also to my family, they did not know anything about commercial cleaning. They'd never heard of such a thing. They did not know that anyone can make money out of the same. And they wondered what was wrong with me. I'd just cleared school, and they knew the normal way that everyone does is to finish school and get a job, at least be able to support the family. So to some extent, they thought I was just being selfish. I did not want to work for the family. My friends, some of them encouraged me, but most of them, I should say, they were not aware of what I was talking about. It sounded like Greek. It sounded like this big dream that they're thinking I was just dreaming big and just being too ambitious, and they thought, okay, you go ahead. But I don't remember a single person encouraging me. I did it alone.
Caroline soldiered on and does not regret the decision she made to go into self-employment. However, she is of the opinion that for any venture to succeed, the entrepreneur should ensure that the client receives personalized services.
Well, Miss Clean as a company, when I started and up to today, one of the things that I've upheld all through is personalized services and my relationship with my clients. I know each and every single client that I have. We have a point of contact at the time that they're giving me the business, and I follow through even after the business to just get to know if there's anything else that they need. So what makes us stand out is that personalized service that we offer to clients. We also tailor-make services for everyone. We do not do one service fitting for all.
Personalized services have kept Miss Clean cleaning services in good stead. Due to the kind of services she offers, the clients have become their biggest marketing tool.
It was wow. Actually, my first client to clean for, it was a he. He kept telling everyone, who cleans your house? Who cleans your house? There's this lady who is so hands-on, who comes to your home, cleans, does the dishes, does the windows, cleans the house, irons clothes for you, and arranges even your wardrobe. As we know, mostly, especially men who are single, they have that big challenge of, arranging and just putting the house in order. And that's what I leveraged on when I started, and that's what sold me out all through.
Nevertheless, Caroline still pays special attention to the marketing function of the organization.
We start with the carpet, we start with the floor.
Marketing is crucial to a business as it helps in selling their products or services.
I belong to several networking organizations. One of them is called Business Network International. It's an international organization that specializes in referral business, where we meet as business people and market each other and buy from each other. Call it kind of like a cartel, where you're so sure these people will just buy from you. We are committed to each other that we buy from each other, and we're committed to each other that we will even refer each other. Like if I meet you and you need a shirt, I'll definitely refer you to someone who is in my team. Also, I'm also a member of Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce has several meetings, and they serve as networking platforms whereby they bring different investors, different business people. So I also take time to attend such meetings. I do a lot of social media marketing. We have a Facebook page called Miss Clean Domestic and Office Solutions Limited. We have a website on the same, www.missclean.co.ke. We do Twitter, like all the social media platforms, you'll find us there. As a person, I do a lot of speaking engagements. Wherever I go, I talk about Miss Clean.
As an industry veteran, Caroline strongly believes that the sector has experienced steady growth since she joined it. When she made a foray into the business, most companies deemed outsourcing their cleaning needs as a luxury.
Something else that happened with the new government that came the last 4 years is that when they opened up and said there's the threshold of having women and youth, and they'll be given a chance by the government to do business with the government, it's like everyone flocked into that industry. And one of the services that are being provided or given a chance by the government was cleaning. And all the youth and all the women in town decided, I'm gonna do cleaning, meaning that we have so many quacks around. And every time you go to market, people are telling you, someone came here and spoilt my carpet, someone spoilt my floor, and that's a bad name for our industry. So it takes a lot of convincing and even for the client to give you that chance to do the cleaning.
Pricing at Miss Clean depends on a variety of factors. These include how big the premises is, the number of staff, and the type of floor.
For future plans, we've had several of them over the years, and we have been implementing slowly by slowly. Some of the things we did last year was to open car wash. We actually did open 2 of them, and that was, of course, in the line of our business because we'd get a lot of requests or inquiries from our clients if we could clean their cars. And we thought we needed just to get a space where we can allow them now to be bringing their cars, and we do now the interior wash and do wholesome cleaning about cars. This year we are looking forward to implementing Miss Clean Laundry and Dry Clean, and we are currently in conversations with some people that are owning laundry.
So what words of advice does Caroline Gina have for aspiring entrepreneurs?
The late Steve Jobs, when he was hiring, he asked the former VP of PepsiCo, and I quote him, "Would you rather continue selling sugared water or have a chance to change the world?" And I'd pose the same question to you as an aspiring entrepreneur. Would you rather continue doing the same thing that you're doing today, that you're so tired about, that just helps you to pay bills and belong, or would you rather get out there, be different, and touch the world and make this place a better place?
Don't go away, the entrepreneur will be right back.